Hello everyone, welcome back to more great Ace Attorney House. I hope you all are doing well. Today, the song screen is down by Bleedy. Check them out, link in description below. So we got a new Mega review. I think out of Mega Victory Bell and the Mega Halucha Trail, the Mega Halucha Trail easily clears the Mega Victory Bell in my opinion. Because I feel, again, I don't feel like Mega Victory Bell really feels fits the it's scary theme at all. So that's why that kind of doesn't work for me. Or maybe you can act like, oh, it's a reverse of expectations. Look at a dumb big posing water balloon. But like, I really love Mega Halucha Trail, and I really love Mega Halucha. I think it's one of the best Mega designs. So I'm just won over completely. And plus, it's a Gen 6 Mon. That helps to give Megas to Gen 6 Mon. They deserve it. And then the Frieza Gogeta banner drops in like less than an hour. At 9. So I'm really looking forward to that unit so much. Like, because it's, first of all, it's real, but Dokkan adds categories to characters that have already released. So Dokkan goes okay, we're adding all Gogetas from Dragon Ball Super to Accelerate Battle, or maybe just all Gogetas in general, but I think specifically the Super Gogetas, and then Frieza from Broly to Space Traveling Warriors. Now, my issue with that is, why not add Golden Frieza from Resurrection F? Because he's not in space traveling warriors. When he literally goes, he gets resurrected, he goes back to space for training for 4 months, and then he comes back down. He literally traveled through space! But anyway, I think if you could have a Resurrection F Frieza's too bad, but whatever. Dokkan's characters will always be a fun, inconsistent mess of a marrow. You have to turn over the soap to see what I mean. Oh! Are you referring to that round depression in the middle of the soap there? The depression's outside the screen, ma'am. Alright, a depression is approximately 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Or in other words, almost exactly the same size as a 3-penny bit. I also have to say, but for those days, still, hands down, the best anime day for me, in terms of new anime. Dr. Stone and Don 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 are really killing it. Does anyone here present have in the possessions a appropriate bit? Quickly now, hand over your coins, ladies and gentlemen. I'm robbing you all! If you don't put the money in the bag, y'all go to jail. It sounds rather like a highway robbery, doesn't it? Of a gentleman ghost, robbing the pole. Thanks to a kind member of the public in the gallery, I have a full penny bit. Now, to see if it fits. My word, it could be more snug. Yes, as I suspected. This, without a doubt, is a vital clue to explain how the armored gas company is being defrauded. Well, I don't believe it. The challenge has been thrown. So your search amounts to what? Some infernal bar of soap has tentative connection to the thief of gas? Yes. The depression of soap was clearly made by a 3 penny bit. I must concur at least, but pushing a cone with some force into a poor quality bar of soap such as this is a remarkable simple way of replicating the cone's shape. I mean, you gotta give it a push somehow. Well, then you can use some melted wax or something to pour into the mold. You can make cones in no time. This brings all the pieces of the puzzle together. It's the method that Mr. Shakespeare used to steal the gas. That's the missing link. Now, if I follow the chain of thought, it's gonna bring me to a new exploration of what happened, but no one can see it yet. But this is all nonsense. If man had been making fake cones, my workers there would have found them when they emptied the meal. Quite true, Lady Armor. The absence of some black magic that can make them disappear. Come on, this is not Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton. Come on. We're not there yet. I see. That's what we're dealing with, isn't it? There's one form of black magic that could cause the fake cones to disappear in thin air. Yes. Exactly. The meal gives it away. What on oath? This remnants of magic method used visible on the gas meal taken from the victim's room. If I see a searching council, the defense will identify these remnants for court at once. It has to be like wet somewhere, huh? Oh, for home. Is it Bahul? We tried Bahul. Okay. The famous ball is still by the scene of a crime, just outside the victim's window. Outside? You didn't know it's like 2 balls of soap, man? Yes, that's how when you sell. Well, you yourself, Mr. Millman, will lying in the freezing winter air. That's where we found the soap. Ah! I get it. Let's wipe. The answer, of course, is ice. Ice, baby. Did you say ice? Yes. Like good the dinosaurs. But ice water free petty Bitcoin. Mr. Chamesfield is leaving soaps like this outside his window every evening filled with water. I mean, I guess to be fair, he wanted to gas done with someone now, would he? After a night outside of Bill Cove, the water is completely frozen solid the next morning. Then he takes his fake cones of ice, feeds them into the gas medium, giving him light and warmth in spades. As his room becomes very comfortable and warm, the ice now inside the medium box melts, turning back into water. It drains harmlessly away through the small hole made in the underside of the meal. That's how, without leaving any evidence of his walking, this man has been stealing optimal gas. Just like that? So simple. Now you gave that method away to the whole public. Great job. Is he trying to make us look like idiots? I mean, I think the man is just trying to keep warm. I don't think he cares if you look like idiots or not, I'll be real honest. He's been fooling us with some bars of soap and some water. That's right, madam. I don't believe it, that can't be true. Do you have any idea how much money we spent to develop that new meal? Now you have audacity to suggest that a bit of soap and some water can render it totally useless? I'm fairly sure I did decide. Yeah, it wasn't me, but decided a crappy meal. Evidence. Sorry? I want evidence. If you can't say that telling me our meals are rubbish, I want to see proof. I like the word rubbish. It's such a fun word to say. You think for accountability, isn't she? I mean, she's for boss. One thing they like to do. Very well, Armand. If you like evidence, I prove it. What? Mr. Nadaho, are you saying you actually have evidence to support this theory? I didn't know the trainer said something that bothered me a little at the time. I have a feeling that this theory we come up with now can explain it. Okay, so the photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the point where the victim was discovered, taken by Inspector Gregerson. It clearly shows the remnants of a crime carried out by Mr. Shamesfield. Well, remnants. I keep thinking of the spell when I read the word remnants. Here you can see the gas meal of the wall in Mr. Shamesfield's room. Now look closely at the photos directly underneath the meal. What's that? Some kind of grubby stain? Most certainly it's a water stain resulting from liquid that drained out of the whole meat in the meal. Ah! If one cook gets around 2 hours of gas usage, Rockpail was in his room in all waking hours. I can imagine he would have used around 10 of his fake cones each day. Melting the ice inside the meal box code would have been dripping out almost constantly. It would, honestly. Leaving such a stain on the floor. This is awful. And there's full evidence too. Mr. Shakespeare slumped over his table, apparently had been consumed, stashing it. Right there next to him is a bar of soap, broken in half, which he did not eat. Let's remember that. You're right. It would appear to me then, Counsel. Well, the man was eating soap, was he? I mean, I wish it was that simple. Pardon me for disagreeing with your lordship, but certainly not. He didn't beat around the bush there, did he? I mean, he was incorrect. You gotta correct the judge. In truth, Mr. Shakespeare was found with a fork in his hand. A meal of soap was sounding increasingly likely, Lord Physics. Do you mean to say he was using that fork to... Yes. To extract a poison cone from a bar of soap. Ah! The ball broke in half. So perhaps it didn't go very well. To his quickness. Good gracious. Threw the wine ball away. Lone Red Zeeks. I was throwing my hand up in despair. Poo, 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 poo. And it happened to catch my hollow ball on the way. Pray forget my bad troubles. Yeah, I accidentally threw the ball. It's fine. Let's the main give this count soon. Allow me to pose my lone friend a question. What exactly do you establish with your most recent cross-examination? Well, that Mr. William Shakespeare is a liar and a thief. Doesn't mean he didn't get killed, or tried to, and his testimony is unreliable. That's it. Exactly it. Very well. Let's assume the man is a liar. Now let me pose another question. What possible difference does that make? Well, we know that suicide can be discounted. Scotland Yard's investigation revealed no other sign of vessel that contained the poison. On another question, there were no visitors to the room except for accused. The young gasman's testimony, which we have no reason to doubt, has confirmed that. Furthermore, one possible way the poison could have entered the victim's body is via the tea. It's always the tea. Gotta watch that for the tea. The court has no evidence whatsoever to suggest otherwise. Please don't make me do another some mention explanation always. Even if William Shakespeare's the liar you claim him to be, those facts have objectively established there's no escaping. Therefore, in light of these facts, the prosecution calls for an immediate objection. What? I think that's the first time he's been that fast to that. He's usually not that quick. Order, well, counsel, how does the defense respond? Mr. Notterholm, what's the point of the last cross-examination? Did it actually get us anywhere? Or did it make no difference at all? With an objection. No, this isn't over. Defense? We're not West. What? But counsel, you have successfully explained everything. You identified and sustained the unscrumptious method employed by Mr. Shakespeare to consume gas. What's there more to discuss? Lone Red Zeeks just highlighted 3 facts in order to make his point. But contrary to what he would have a court believe, not all of them have been directly established at all. What are you trying to say, my Napoleonese friend? At least one of the so-called facts is an assumption, there we go, English, made due to a lack of evidence. But the situation has now changed following the cross-examination of the witness to take the stand. Don't be absurd. What is this nonsense? This is Ace Attorney Phil. That's the nonsense you step inside. Yes, you bring everything we learned so far together and considering it as a whole is clear. There's a question we need to reconcile, namely, proximity. We're all led to believe that the starchinine poison that affected Mr. Shakespeare was in the tea brought to him by Mr. Nosmy, but that's conjecture at best. Objection! The victim has testified that never gas passed his lips that night. It's still a possibility. If there is no trace of tea left at the scene, it can be tested for traces of poison. Objection. As I said, the situation has changed. Because in fact, some of Mr. Nosmy's tea was left at the scene. A particular piece of evidence proves it. Objection. A ludicrous claim! Scotland Yard detectives investigate the scene exhaustively. I mean, it is a very small room. It'd be hard to miss anything. But it's outside the room. What evidence are you suggesting they missed? Defense has made a bold claim indeed. Very well, Counsel. Present your proof. Is it the soap? Are we doing the soap? Good gracious. The soap again? It's always the soap. Same soap victim used to fashion as cones of ice? Yes, that's right, my lord. It just came back to me. Something about when we first found this bar of soap I've seen yesterday. It's more bars of soap. Soap. What? Soaps? Bars of soap doing line up by land just out a window. I'm quite certain that that's when we originally started pawing for bars of soap. There was actually a frozen corner inside each ball. So you discover the Gatsby's Cone Factory. Fascinating factory. I mean, you gotta start small, you know? You can't start off with Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. You gotta start off small. 2 bars of soap. In a way, yes, but this small. The cones found inside the soap at the time were normal ice. There was something strange about them, you mean? Exactly, something obviously strange. They were wet. The ice was wet. No, you mean... Yes, sir, that's why it's obviously obvious to me now. The fake cones in the soap were frozen tea. What? I will remind the court of a statement made by Mr. Nasme earlier in the trial. Even, yes, I didn't make some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Shakespeare soon as a gift. The public water pump outside always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water especially to make it. And this result, I would never touch tea again. Ever. Ah yes, I believe there had been snowfall that day. It was particularly cold. I mean, I don't imagine it's always particularly cold in London. I mean, I have heard they have hot summers, so I guess winters are very cold and summers are very hot. Sadly, on such occasions, the poor constructed wall mains in the East End are prone to freezing. So on the night in question, Mr. Shakespeare, having no running water to use, was forced to use the tea bought by Mr. Nasme in order to make his fake cones. My word! But 2 bars of soap on Windows ledge when my Jiu-Jitsu assistant and I investigated the scene. That's why, and we already borrowed one of them. Which means, even as we speak, some of the defendant's tea is still present at the scene of the crime. Both saw it in a bar of soap outside Mr. Shakespeare's window. I mean, you gotta test it outside, but that would be no problem. Well, it should be no problem for the police. I don't think. Maybe it is back then. I don't know. Earlier today, Inspector Gregerson informed the court that even if 1 drop of tea remained, Scotland Yard would be able to analyze it for poison. Such as, we're now in a position to prove or disprove what has, until now, been mere conjecture. But finding out for sure whether or not Mr. Nasme's tea actually contains stauchinin at all. Ugh! You smug Napoleonese! My lord, we cannot do for defendant the injustice of passing judgment now. And that's true. Evidence is afoot. The police should be dispatched to recover remaining bars of soap from the scene at once. The defense requires a further analysis of the first tea borrowed in it to determine whether or not it contains any poison. Bailiff! Bailiff! Instruct the police to attend the scene at once! Yes, my lord. Understood. Are we getting the results immediately? It would seem we have no choice but to suspend the proceedings for the time being. I trust you have no objections on this. Oh, we actually get a second day of trial? None, my lord. Scoring y'all will recover tea from the scene and carry out the required tests immediately. The trial will resume at the same hour tomorrow. The prosecution defense may conduct further investigations as appropriate in the amendment. Yes, my lord. Well, we managed to escape through there somehow. I mean, sometimes you gotta spill the tea, you know? As the kids say. Thank you, councils. Court's adjourned to tomorrow. Yay, we got B to continue. Okay, that's weird. I don't like that. But we go investigation part 3. I'm not a fan. Ooh, we made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while. Oh, I know. Law of course shaves. There are so many carriages on the street of London. You nearly found 10 several times. Thank you for that. I don't know. I didn't mean that. Yes, I know. It was a marvelous defense, not a whole son. Realize, I was in awe of you. Well, that's good. Someone was in awe. Thank you. Now that you Felvent experts have wanted some more precious investigation time. Let's see if we can find any clues for code tomorrow. Yes, let's do that. Is everything alright? I suppose. I still can't believe it, that's it. But I'm here in England working as a lawyer. I mean, for Old Bailey, no less. The truth is, it shouldn't be me. It should be him staying in my shoes. It should be Cosmo. It's Cosmo's son's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and look alongside him. Yes, I mean, I never have a chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I mean, it's the man with a plan. Gotta respect that. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. And you're doing wonderfully, Naruto-san. I have no doubt that Cosmo-san would say exactly the same if he were here. Thank you, Satoru-san. Thank you. Okay. I mean, I might have to do for Cosmo's wishes. Cosmo Asogi, the best friend I ever had, and a lawyer with such promise. He really saved my bacon in that horrible incident before we left Japan. I mean, you defended yourself. I mean, he was there, but you defended yourself. I still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined code. And after that trial, that crazy idea he came up with. Yeah, come to Britain. As a stowaway. Yeah, oh, we got a recap. It's a recap time. This is the recap episode. Cosmo, won't you tell me why? Well, I go to the link so I can commentate you to Great Britain. It's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial. That's why you ought to go into law, be a defense attorney. You got natural talent for it, believe me, I guarantee it. But I never even thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, I can't force you, obviously. You have to decide for yourself. But anyways, London is the cultural capital of the world. The city is a forefront for everything. I can't hold you to see it with your own eyes. I mean, experience is everything. No, that's true. I suppose, though, if you would become a low, then one day... One day what? Oh, no. Never mind, you can't just say that and trade off, so... I mean, you could, but dick move. Dick move. Naruto-san? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about Kazuma. Yes, he's forever my thoughts, too. To the change, but Japanese introduced some folk about. That was his dream. That's why he was so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course. Yes, that's right. But... Yes? I wonder if his true intentions lie elsewhere sometimes. I don't know. The thought just takes hold of me every now and then, that's all. Okay, yeah, we definitely had to do this. Naruto-san, what do you mean by Kazuma's true intentions? I mean, if I did know, I would say I would feel like. I mean this. His katana? I never expected to inherit his soul after Kazuma passed away, of course. No, I know. It's because I asked you to take it. When I have it at my side in court, I feel like it gives me courage. Yes. Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about the soul. Kurama? Kurama is the name of the nine-tailed fox in Naruto. That's right, the price of it's been passed down through generations of the Sogi clan. A Japanese man sells the soul in this game. I can't be part from a katana. I mean, that is Naruto. That sounds like very Naruto-y. Kurama guides me, I truly believe that. So, its name compels his will to decide evil to two. Not really need much compelling. About subject. There's something very important that I have to do in Great Britain. I bomb feel itchy for whatever reason. Something you have to do. Yes. I appreciate you staying it through with me. Of course I will. Whatever it is, I'll see it through to the end with you. Like how I chased Shako. I knew you wouldn't let me down. Turn around and desert you. What do you mean by something very important that I have to do? I hope the answer to that question will be apparent when we arrive here, but as yet, I'm not finding a single clue. I see. Okay. Okay, so it definitely wants us to go through all the options, maybe. So I will. It was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victor turned up and Co and took a stand. I know. Not only that, but for finding out that he's an actual barrel-faced Gatsby as well. That's only a surprise to us all. For a while, it seemed everyone had quite forgotten about the Sosuke-san poisoning the tea. Which is a good thing! We want them to forget that! Careful of your phrasing, Satoru. He didn't poison anything. And there's more to this Mr. James spill than we yet know, I'm sure. Mr. James wasn't the noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was, I suppose. Because no one is. What became of him, actually? I was told he would be returned to the hospital when he was receiving treatment. Oh, which one is that? Let me see. Oh, yes. He's at St. Bartholomew's. Oh, box, as Londonians call it. We know that place, don't we? Yes, we visited Miss Greenville yesterday. It's the same hospital which she was taken to. Ah yes, after Sosuke-san stabbed her over the back. Do be careful with your phrasing, Mr. Naruto, son. He didn't stab anyone. Perhaps we both owe Sosuke-san an apology. Hey, we got him off of one of those charges. We try and get him off of all. It's fine. Simple armies. Yes, we should probably visit the hospital later. Okay, then what's next? So we know that Sosuke-san took the tea to the victim, and I have a question. But he wasn't actually the culprit. Then obviously, yes, the person was an invitee. But if that's the case, I don't know if the person get in Mr. Shakespeare's body. I'm sure we can find a clue of the scene. We must be sending Mr. Shakespeare that will help us solve the mystery. One extra Scotland Yard detectives have been over that place already. Can hold us to have an extra look. I mean, you might know something that they did. Just saying. Definitely. I'm desperate to know the outcome of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap. Well, hopefully if we want to expect a Gregerson, we can ask about that. Okay. Wait, definitely. I mean, we can. Oh, Runa! Susie! Hooray, you're back! Hello, Alice. You're in fine spirits as always, I see. Alright, and you look as incrementally present as ever, Susie. Oh, you flatter me. Well, you could have come back at about time. I just made a pot of tea. I get some cups. William? Thank you, Alice. I kind of don't want tea right now, but actually, what is that foul smell? Ha! The wanderers return at last. Well, if have you two been? Trial. Only been in code? Oh! For Mr. Mustache case. That was today, wasn't it? Yes. Sure, I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes. The man's very forgetful. He's all over the place. I'm sure you think you did. Well, actually, we can laugh about it now. So tell me, how did the trial go? Reasonably well so far. We managed to escape without a guilty vote, at least. Willie, I'd like to see it. I must pass the time of day with Mr. Repo again. It's been too long. Is Loven seeks an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes? Naturally. It's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Mr. Naruto. I mean, I didn't before Sakura told me about you. Not quite what I asked, but still. Mr. Sholmes. What was that odor? Oh yes, what is that? It's faint, but it's absolutely awful. Ah, indeed. Let's send victory, my dear friends. Victory in science. Oh dear. Oh, I buy what is he up to now? Making smelly things, apparently. Bog Van Zeeks. Yes, it's an interesting socket he has, isn't it? Repo for Bailey. Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, the person is doomed. Doomed! Even if he or she is found not guilty of code, sooner or later, Hopper so revenge from Capcom via death. Revenge how exactly? We're falling into a passing carriage, drowning of a famous, or succumbing in a sudden fever, or quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman. I mean, Like, it sounds like, you know, Tomb, like a Coast of the Pharaoh type shit. There are numerous routes to one's final Timaeus, my dear fellow. And all seems a little far-fetched, really. Well, on the bright side, Mr. Moustache is a fine fit, for the time being at least. It's not overly showing. If rumors are true, though, Var's conclusion would be surely that the acquaintances are, well, below Van Seek's own hands. I mean, one would assume. As it happens in the software, it's quite impressive. Oh, why? Naturally, man very quickly come under such suspicion. Although, whenever resistance Cobra Reaper always has an... I mean, of course, you know, you gotta, you know, have an alibi, or else you'd be in prison. Really? And so his region continued, but 5 years ago, he vanished from the coast, never to appear as prosecutor again. But it's until you arrive in the country, Mr. Nadaho. Yes, sir, I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived, I was thrust into the trial of Old Bailey. The bill fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And I really did end Bailey indeed. With a file. And there you are, facing Mr. Reaper again for the third time. Poor Marino, I don't know if you're incredibly unlucky or incredibly unlikable. One of the two. Maybe both. I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing for all Japanese people. Let's go fast, Mom. So, by indescribable foul smell. Well, mostly probably this, I would say. What is that? What do you feel? It is, of course, Malay's invention. But what is it? A chemical tester can identify whether or not tea is generated out of a drop of some tea. Oh my. There's some unscrupulous sorts of manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets. They likely sell, well, proprietors to be hot colored tea, but in fact it's merely dry leaves of dab flavor. So you may a whole thing to tell the difference. Well, that's certainly unsafe behavior. When one's present that appear to be a black tea, must be careful. Have a way, Holy. Let's add a drop of my camel code to this cup of tea. Do you see what happens? Turn completely black. And what fire O is getting off? That's how you know it's weird tea. Indeed, the black of a tea becomes the more fire O, the better the tea is. But do you want to drink something that smells so bad? Seems counterintuitive. Hey, prove that this cup is a particular fine dodging. Hey, but it's very ingenious, but what do you think? Well, yeah, exactly. What do you do with a black liquid? Why dispose of it naturally? Surely you won't drink one. Then what's the point? But that's the obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Chums. Sorry, I'm messaging someone real quick. Hold on again, I do apologize. I want to message real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I do apologize. Hence why this chemical test is mainly test, my dear ma'am. Why? The point is we're entering a new era of science? And words of criminal investigation, awesome. Yes, forensic science. Oh, the sector science times. Okay, we all need to be more like Emma, that's what I'm gathering here. I regularly engage in the scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial counseling detective work. The holistic Sholmes method would be the foundation upon where modern investigation techniques space a bit egotistical in that regard. Which this little team in dissonant was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research. Forensic science? Suppose I should find out more about that. Okay. When we, I guess, hit the Japanese people, prompt, and then I can save. And then move on to Master Duel. For the night. Okay. Oh, I guess I did not grab my free 20 logo. mean, I can land Sea if I have to. Actually, this is like a good going second hand. This is Theme Smith. See, if it's an end pump! It doesn't matter, it's just quick effect tribute. But I can hatch this. I can hatch this. Is that it? Did I completely stop Pete Smith? All we need is Ash all along. Okay. I mean, I'm like all of these like stop, stop cops. But it's like, I need to, like, actually be able to play. Oh, crap, I hate that you just did that. So I'm actually banishing draw 2. Active effect. And then I think that's gonna be it. Really? Man, that really depended on that. Okay. I was like, I really didn't want to be like max seed or have them draw. So let's start off with a low. Batch. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. Why did I do that? I misclicked, and I got confused where I was in terms of prompts. Oh well. Sometimes I just get lost in the prompts. I hate to say it, but it's very much true. But I can still make this work. I think I can still make this work. Maybe not. No, I will, because I get to add one mouse spell. I mean, unless you got an impulse in hand. Which I can dodge. Okay, underground. Hail. Pay. Oh, I got the walk. Yeah. Activate. Advantage. Core. And then I'm gonna normal summon Hail. But I'm just gonna go kind of, and might as well. Send you. They faking pretty hollow though. Okay. Effect fail. Annoying. Okay, but just wanted good. It's like good. Don't try. Oh, connection failed. I'd take it still. A win is a win. Oh my god, I got 5 missions done. Okay. Next match. Okay, opponent is choosing. Okay. Oba doesn't hold like. I don't know if I might have hold. I'm not sure. In terms of like continuous wins. Oh, I have a Maxine. Let's go. Call by. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not like I had anything though to do. Okay. No. Oh, let's cut. Well, at least you didn't, like, fully destroy me. I mean, I could hatch me myself, but that seems a bit silly. Vanishing. Perfect. Back to hand. Yep. Perfect. Set. And of course, the best one is trapped. Okay, activate effect. We can advantage you. Then special summon. Well, shit, I didn't need special summon her. Oh well. And yeah, because it wasn't. Oh well, I'll fuck that up. I'm gonna add for that. Perfect. Then summon. Perfect. For shut. Again, for effect, because spin wheels will not be happy about that. And I win. Let's see, then just normal summon cat. And then we will. Oh, I didn't. We're glowing a bit. We're glowing a bit, I guess. Some more missions done. Okay, but I did not cancel my icon ones. Just very good. I'm Dat. Okay. Dat, whoa. Set. I think. Unfortunately, I can't just draw off of cat with his hand. Oh, well, we might get somewhere home. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't matter. Yeah, as it says, affects them to get hit. Bandage. Okay, effect. But unfortunately, I don't have too much plays going on for me. Well, what I can do is do this. Actually, that won't work. Because I have nothing to destroy. I guess this is the best bow I could land on. Aw. It happens. Oh, Libromancers. Okay. No, keep going. Like, I don't think I've ever faced a Libromancer player. Ever. Okay, getting by Ritual Summon. That's fine. Okay, let's get... some effects going. And advantage. I mean, it's like I know you still have like a super. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, end phase. Draw. Let me... I did this wrong. I got confused with my triggers again. Ugh. Not escape. I made so much misplays, it's not even funny. Okay. Hey. Yeah, that's game. Okay, so that's gonna be it for tonight. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun, it's been a blast, it's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Mario Kart World, and then we continue the Great Ace Attorney.